What up, Crypto Warriors? It's Ultra Crypto back at it again. It's Tuesday, the 2nd of March, 2021. Everything is pretty much in the red. Got a few coins trading sideways or a little bit in the green over the past 24 hours or so. Nothing to write home about. All right. Today I'm going to be talking about Cardano and Ethereum. With everything that's happening in the space right now, especially with NFTs, DeFi, even Binance, they're jumping into the fray. We're going to see a push to tokenize everything, tokenize real assets. Right now we have Ethereum. They are the leaders in the space. They have that first movers advantage. But because of their gas fees, because everything that you do on Ethereum requires you to use Ethereum and get charged, they have an uphill battle against them, in my opinion. That's why Binance Coin and Binance Smart Chain is taking over right now in the DeFi. Cardano just launched their smart contract on their platform yesterday. Let's get into it. All of the world's monies and markets in one visualization. I love to show this one because I like to see things. I like to be able to understand things, and for me to understand things, I have to see them, right? Well, here it is. One square represents $100 billion. If you've watched several of my videos in the past, you know I went over this, but this is for the new people, all right? So just bear with me. We have the silver market, and this was as of May 27th of 2020. Silver market at $44 billion. Crypto market at $244 billion. We know crypto is not at $244 billion. It's well over $1 trillion right now. Bitcoin itself is $1 trillion market cap, okay? Military spending. So we know that the asset part of this chart here has increased a lot. And let's just get down to it, okay? We have gold, that's $11 trillion. If Bitcoin is to take over for gold, we still have take monetization away or money away from gold, we have an 11x from here. So just do the math, 11 times, you know, the market cap, it will be $11 trillion. And then you can break it down per coin. So that's where you get the crazy figures, or what some people think are crazy figures, of $400,000 to $500,000 per coin. Still early. Now let's talk about the total addressable market for things being tokenized. All right, let's talk about that. We have the stock market, a $90 trillion market. I'm going to get the calculator up. All right, so we have a $90 trillion market of the stock market. I'm not going to talk about money supply really. Bitcoin is going to eat that. So you know, if you add if the 11 trillion to the 35 trillion that's out there in cash, right? Then you're talking about $46 trillion market for Bitcoin. Okay, and then also you got to add the $253 trillion for global debt for Bitcoin. So that's a $300 trillion market. So Bitcoin basically could 300x from here. But let's talk about the other stuff. Global real estate, a $280 trillion market by itself. So we have the $90 trillion for the stock market. That was just the United States, right? Yeah, the United States stock market. No, my bad. This is the world stock market. This is the world. You have Japan, Shanghai, Euronext, Hong Kong. All right, so the world stock market is at $90 trillion. Then we have global real estate at $281 trillion. So that's a $371 trillion market. If we go back and we look, Ethereum right now is only have a market cap of $175 billion. Cardano have a market cap of only $40 billion. We have a lot of room to grow, people, okay? And I'm not even going to scroll all the way down to the other stuff that's in here, you know, as far as global wealth and, you know, the derivative markets, you know, which they claim could be a $1 quadrillion market, but we won't even tackle that. We're just going to tackle the 371 trillion from the stock market and global real estate. Things that real hard assets that could be tokenized. And then because they're tokenized, guess what? They'll be able to be traded 24/7, just like cryptos. So no longer will you have a stock market where it's closed on a Monday because it's a holiday, or it's closed on the weekends because it's the weekend. You know, it's going to be traded 24/7, full, like 100% like liquidity, being able to get in and out, trade in between stocks and cryptos. We have a bright future ahead of us. But let's just get into that, right? So I have this article pulled up here from Decrypt, talking about the tokenization. You know, tokenize all the things. Blockchain's promise of a more liquid world. The world is built on a giant $256 trillion pile of assets. Everything from property to art, to stocks, and to oil. Blockchain wants to change all that. This collection explores the industries being disrupted by whom and what that means for both consumers and enterprises. We've delved deep into the tokenized world to uncover the people, the projects, and the potential of this technology to change capital forever. We are still early. Cardano is only a $40 billion market. And we're talking about and you saw it, we're actually talking about a $371 trillion market. Everything is going to be tokenized. Imagine being able to partner up with your family members and go in on, you know, real estate that's in Manhattan, some expensive building or something, right? Some expensive condominium or penthouse apartment building or something in Manhattan. You can't afford it if it costs $20 million for that studio apartment, but you could go in on it and buy partial shares. This is what I'm talking about. And once everything gets tokenized, I think the barrier to entry will be lowered. There won't be any longer the standard of needing to be a quote-unquote accredited investor. And that's what I think. Please do your own research, of course, but I'm going to be talking about this right here. Like I said, Ethereum, they already have that lead right now. They already have their smart contracts on there right now. And you're able to, we're already seeing certain assets being tokenized on Ethereum, like NFTs. Okay? We have an artist, where is he? Blau sells record-breaking $3.6 million NFT in first ever tokenized album sale. Like, you got to think about how big this is. An artist, a music artist, being able to sell their art no longer with the permission of having it to have that barrier of entry with the music executives, the record labels, having your stuff streamed. You could just make your own stuff. If you have a big following already, then guess what? You tokenize your art and sell it directly to your customers. And that's what this artist did, Blau. And not only that, all right, he was able to sell, let me see, the dance music vet and cryptocurrency pundit also broke the record in non-fungible token sales by selling 33 unique items for a total of $11.6 million. Insane. So not only did he sell his music and get all that, right, but he also sold his art to go along with it. We have, again, talking about tokenizing everything. Let me go back to the Decrypt article. I don't want to get too long-winded, and because this video could take seriously like hours, because you could try to break it down, but we're seeing that everything is slowly starting to get tokenized right now, and the big competitors in the space right now, again, it's Ethereum and their blockchain. They have tokens like Synthetics, which allows for the tokenization of stocks and to be able to trade it 24/7. And we're going to have those being brought to the Cardano blockchain. And guess what? Because you don't have to be, you won't be charged for every single transaction on the Cardano blockchain. the fees will be nominal. It'll be like pennies or zero fees, actually, because you're just sending a transaction across the network, and you won't be charged for it. And you know, it's I'm just super excited when it comes to these things, man. Super duper excited. Can't wait for the future to happen when we're able to have tokenized real estate and be able to purchase a multi-family home or purchase a multi-million-dollar apartment with your family or friends and collect residual income on it. Like, that's what the future is, you know? Like I said, we have the tokenization of NFTs right now. It's like the ICO days back in 2017. Everybody has NFTs right now. Everybody. And the more popular you are, the more audience you have, the bigger the sales will be of your NFTs. You know, even Bitcoin Trayvon James, he has NFTs launched on Ethereum. Ivan on Tech, he has NFTs. So the bigger audience you have, again, you'll be able to sell these NFTs. And it's crazy, you know? And this is everything that could be tokenized. Real estate, commercial and residential, commodities, gold, oil, things of that nature. Well, precious metals, artwork, funds, loans. We already have loans right now that's being tokenized via flash loans and DeFi. No need for a credit check. Equity, corporate debt, collectibles, NFTs. There you go. Classic cars. You could tokenize classic cars, cigarettes, Pokemon cards, etc. Intellectual property, patents, licenses, income streams from sport teams, player contract. This is what we have. The player from the Nets, Dinwiddie, he tokenized his contract. He was only able to sell it to accredited investors, of course. We have Mark Cuban. He's getting into the NFT space. Precious stones, music royalties. The cool thing about NFTs are once you have it and you own it, and then if you're the artist, and then, you know, I'm the artist, I sell it to you. Once you have it, and if you want to sell it in the future and you get it for sell it for a higher price, I still could get a residual income from that. So no longer will you have artists, you know, having that starving artist situation where once it's sold, that's it. You could get a residual income from that. So you could, you know, set it within the parameters of the NFT that you get 5% or 10%, whatever the case is, of every sale moving forward forever. Virtual domains, crypto games, loyalty and reward points, luxury goods, wines, like everything is going to be tokenized. I want you guys to really do your research on this, on the NFT situation, on the tokenization of everything. And I can't wait for Cardano to enter the space. I can't wait for developers to start creating new things on Cardano, because it's going to pop, especially the DeFi. We know how people love their DGen DeFi. And let's talk about it. Let's discuss it in the comment section below. Smash that like, hit that subscribe button, and notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. If you like the kind of content that I bring, please share the video. It's Sergeant Crypto, and I'm out. Peace.